We're going to continue our little journey, sojourn into Radiohead. As soon as YouTube decides to fucking wake up, we're getting there. And we're live. All right. Welcome to Vinyl Junkies. I'm that grumpy old dude, Sam Panacchio. So what it is that I'm going to do is continue this journey into the Radiohead catalog for the very first time. For those of you who are new to this, I have been chronologically listening to Radiohead's discography for the very first time in my life. Prior to having begun this entire thing, I'd never listened to any Radiohead but Creep. The only song I knew was Creep because of Guitar Hero. So I decided to do a chronological first reaction vid of me listening to the first 7 Radiohead albums. Why? Because I know and you know how huge they are, and somehow they've missed my radar. And, well, you find it interesting. So why don't you share this bitch, put it up on Reddit, watch the numbers go up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to this. Okay, we will continue. We still have a few more Radiohead albums. Hail to the Thief is going to happen tomorrow, or In Rainbows, whichever one comes after Kid A is going to happen. No, this one's Amnesiac, sorry. Whichever album comes after Amnesiac is going to happen tomorrow at the same time. So yesterday, we got 104 peak viewers here on YouTube. So that is the record to break. Reddit seems to be the deal. Facebook groups seem to be the deal. Anybody that likes Radiohead wants to know what this old fuckface wants to say about it. So, hey, why not? I'm going to keep an open mind, as I always do. To recap a little bit, again, you should subscribe if you want more of this, okay? So tomorrow, there will be another one for the album that comes before that. You should know also that these shows should be enjoyed live. Because of copyright, they go down all the time. They go down immediately after I broadcast them. So that's pirate radio, baby. Pirate radio means you got to be here now if you want to listen. And if you're going to wait for the replay, chances are the replay isn't there. The only one that is available for replay, and I have no idea why, and I expect it to go down eventually, is Grumpy Old Guy listens to Radiohead OK Computer for the first time. That one's still there. The rest of them are all down, and I suspect that Amnesiac will go down right after this is broadcast also. So if you know any Radiohead fans that want to share their experience with the record, reminisce, and basically have a cool conversation over music, now's the time to do it. This is what, album number 5? Came out a year later, so this would be 2001. Really nice inside art. I dig it. It's a 2 LP set. And I'll get started with album number 1. You guys, actually, if you want to help me out, please tell me what the first song is so I actually know what to look for. Because these guys, they never tell you which album side is which. Everything's like this big fucking puzzle with Radiohead. I mean, I like it, but when it comes to records, I want to know side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, side A, B, C, and D. Don't, why does it have to be a mystery? I want to listen to your record in order. That's what makes it interesting. Why do you have to confuse it for me? So, Radiohead Amnesiac. It looks like we've got songs called... Oh, first title of the song is going to be interesting. Packed like sardines in a crushed tin box. How prescient for the times. Packed like sardines makes perfect sense in the age of gingivitis, in the age of all of this social distancing that we're doing, and you should social distance. If you're not going to social distance and put other people in danger with your flags, fighting about your freedom, you know what you should do? All of you guys with the flags protesting, take off your masks, give each other a nice big hug. As a matter of fact, why don't you make some relationships? Kiss each other. Darwin calls that natural selection. Moron removal is what I call it. Stay inside, you fuckhead. All right. Side one. It's time. That's where the grumpy part comes in. Look, I played Kid A now. Kid A was the last one, right? Since I played it yesterday, I've certainly come to the conclusion that up to date, their fourth album, Kid A, is my favorite album. No doubt there. I like the record, and I'm going to keep listening to the record. I've played the record in its entirety, full playthrough. Besides the show yesterday, I did a full playthrough once this morning and side two, so 1.5 times. I'm going to keep listening to this thing because I want to know exactly which songs I like most. Ring of Geniosis, yes, there's a delay. It's because I really like Japanese. I like kung fu flicks. Have you ever seen any Bruce Lee movies? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to confuse you. I put a delay there so that it could be like a kung fu flick. You see? You see? I'm grumpy. I don't know how to handle technology. Just let me play the record, okay? Is that fair? Let's get this started. Packed like sardines. By the way, tonight, virus broadcast, day 40. Motherfuck. 40 straight days of virus broadcast. That happens tonight at 8 p.m. in 6 hours. So subscribe to the channel and come and join us for more madness. Here's side one of Radiohead's 2001 album, Amnesiac. As far as I know, I'm expecting much more electronic. That's really all I know about this record. This seems to be a record that I don't hear a whole lot of people talk about. Is it because it's not an important record? But every time I hear Radiohead fans talk about their favorite Radiohead album, OK Computer comes up, Kid A comes up, and In Rainbows comes up. So I'm kind of expecting something for In Rainbows, but I don't know what to expect. Amnesiac never comes up. Why? Can you guys please explain it to me? All right. Side one. Don't forget to wash your ass. By the way, stay inside. And if you're going to go outside and protest with your flags, you mohons, please make sure that you take off your masks and you kiss each other. Please cough in each other's faces, give each other big hugs, okay? 3 weeks from now, you'll be dead and we don't have to worry about your dumb ass anymore. Darwin will have done his work, you fucking idiots. Stay inside. Okay, so this is slow, right? Wrong speed? All of you, yeah. I was wondering. It's like he sounds like a mush mouth all of a sudden. Doesn't sound right. What? I can't start the fucking thing over again at the right speed? You have somewhere to go? Oh, I know, you need to protest. Go get your American flag. Go outside and protest. Go protest. Go show everybody your right to be outside and be a moron. Guess what? Let me tell you something about how a virus works. It doesn't give a fuck if you're American or not. It doesn't give a fuck about your freedom. It will kill you dead. But you're stupid. So you should die. Please, go outside with your flag. Hug each other, all. 3, 4 weeks. All the fucking morons gone in the world. Think about it. It'll be glorious. It'll be glorious. Go outside. Make out. Make little fucking gingivitis babies. Please. Fuck out in the open. Exercise your freedom to be stupid. Please, I beg you. We're gonna listen to this record on 45. These fucking morons. It's my right. It's my right. This virus is taking away my freedoms. You fucking idiot. Alright, we're gonna start over again. Le blues du robot. From France with love. Bonsoir, mon ami. J'espère que vous allez bien. I am not French-Canadian. I'm Italian, born in Quebec, which means that I speak 3 languages, plus Spanish, which I've learned and mangled. So yeah, now we're going to start the entire thing over again. And you guys haven't fucking disappeared. If anything, it's funnier, the fact that I didn't know it was on 33. Right? Plus, what it is that I want to do, what I want to do is I want to give all the freedom. I want to give all the freedom fighters in the world, I want to give them a chance to turn off this show right now so that they can go outside and they can fucking dance together. They should get naked and rub up out against each other. This problem, 4 weeks, it's going to get significantly better. Mohan removal. Fucking Darwin at the best. Natural selection. Mohan removal. It's a beautiful thing. Wrap it up in your flag. Let's do this. Stupid people. Fucking stupid people. Radiohead Amnesiac. Subscribe to the channel. That was good. I gotta tell you, before the vocals came in, I was pretty cool with 33 RPM. I dug it. I was thinking to myself, just these beats, like, yeah, this has an Aphex Twin feeling to it. I think I can dig this. All right, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this record. And then the voice just came in and it's like I didn't mind that either. You know why? It's Radiohead chopped and screwed. Do you know what chopped and screwed is? I learned this only a few months ago, but it's a certain style of remixing an album where you slow it all the way down, and it's something that you're supposed to enjoy with this concoction of certain alcohol and grape syrup. And you drink that shit down and you smoke blunts, and this music is supposed to take you right down to that just slowest RPM possible. So to me, I had no problem with any of this. But I knew it's like, okay, the speed can't be right. This guy, it's like he can't possibly be changing his voice that much, right? But the beats themselves, I was absolutely, you know what? Release this as a mini EP, take those beats and slow them all the way down, take the vocals out completely. I'm curious to see what that exercise would sound like. I have a feeling it would be good. You know what I'm saying? Now, Colorado Sam says that it's his first listen of this album too. I dig it. I love listening with people for the first time. I didn't know until just now, reading all of your comments, that this is an quote-unquote outtakes album. So, I mean, is it outtakes or is it leftover songs? If any Radiohead people would like to just kind of fill us in the conversation, there's a nice conversation happening through YouTube. Okay, so if you guys want to fill me in on what the background on Amnesiac is, okay, I know it came out, I've seen like 2-3 year gaps between records. This one came out only a year later, so is it some kind of add-on project? I liked what I heard. The thing that I really like up to now with Radiohead is I'd really like to hear what they sound like without vocals. I like the electronic stuff. So yeah, man, drank. What we did is we listened to a bit of chopped and screwed Radiohead. That's not a bad thing. That's a beautiful thing. Go drink up that scissorp. Slow this shit down. We're here to have a good time. 76 concurrent viewers. Now, I want to know if we're going to beat yesterday's top concurrent viewers record of 104. We had 104 people up in this bitch listening at the same time. It was a big kumbaya party. It was fun. You new people, have you subscribed to this channel yet? Because we're going to do this again tomorrow with the next Radiohead album. And you know what? I already know what the next album is, too. One of my very favorite people in this group, Miss Janice Garcia, 7 feet tall. She is made of coffee and cigarettes. That's it. That's all she does. She wanted to hear Kills. Okay, the Kills. And the virus broadcasts happen at night. Okay, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So in about 5.5 hours, we do day 40 of the virus broadcasts. Those are broadcasts that I've been doing every single day since our since the pandemic started, and we've been forced to stay inside. And we're on day 40 now. So tonight, if you want to catch that, basically Janice, what she wanted to do is hear some Kills, and I told her I don't have any Kills. and she sent it. So she picked it up in the store at vinyljunkies.store and sent it over. And I hadn't thought about this whole Radiohead thing too much, and then thought to myself, you know what? I haven't heard the Kills either. It would probably be interesting for you Kills fans to hear me listen to that stuff for the first time. I have no idea what to expect, and I don't want to know anything either. I want to go in completely cold. I want to go in raw. With a bunch of Kills fans, smoke a joint, and talk music and nerd out with fans who like that kind of stuff. That's what we're doing here. I want to nerd out with Radiohead fans. There's 75 of you. Beautiful. We got 104 yesterday. Share this bitch on Reddit. That seems to be the key. Share this bitch in Facebook groups. That seems to be the key. And before you know it, you're in a room full of Radiohead fans, and you can talk about things. And that's the way it is that you make spending time in isolation a beautiful thing. You talk with other human beings here about music. There is no more beautiful thing. It is the cure for everything. Music, art. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Let's continue this. What am I listening to? Pyramid Song? Is that what it's called? It's called Pyramid Song? We're going to listen to Pyramid Song. At the right speed. Are you enjoying this? Give the show a like. 73 viewers, 21 likes. The math ain't adding up. It just ain't adding up. Share this bitch. Let's get a Radiohead party in here. So there was a video for that too, eh? I'm pretty okay with this being outtakes. That sounded great. I like electronic Radiohead more than I like guitar Radiohead. That's certainly the conclusion that I've come to. That I've come to up to now. So whenever it is that I've heard people compare Radiohead to Pink Floyd, or just kind of like say, listen, I've heard it. I'm not saying you have, but whenever it is that I've heard people refer to Radiohead as kind of like this generation or that particular generation's Pink Floyd, I get it. There's a continuity to the songs. They're really well done. They have the sound, and there's the electronic elements. So it just, I mean, it's great. It's interesting to me that I didn't know that this was a album of outtakes to begin with. I didn't know it was on 45. Discovered all of this stuff together. Now, didn't we? There's another album of outtakes that makes me think of that I think is, I mean, it's my favorite album from the group. You guys know Smashing Pumpkins? Their album of outtakes is called Pisces Iscariot. And it's the album that came out between Siamese Dream and Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Thank you for your tip, by the way, Shout by Daylight. Much appreciated. Okay, so this is an album of outtakes that came out right between Siamese Dream and Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. So this is like Smashing Pumpkins, peak Smashing Pumpkins. And I remember this thing coming out during my college years, and whenever it is that my friends wanted to just kind of like hang out and play video games and get high and listen to something, the one that always came out was Pisces Iscariot, because there were a lot of instrumental parts. The songs built up. It created an atmosphere, and I really dug it. It's something that I had already heard in Smashing Pumpkins, but I really heard it more fleshed out there, and I dug it. So for me, the idea of outtakes, or it's not really an out. I kind of don't give a fuck. Okay. Another example, which may surprise you, is for those of you who are fans of Erykah Badu. Guess what? My favorite Erykah Badu album is the EP. It is, because it's got fucking banging songs that are amazing to listen to poolside and smoke a joint to. This is my favorite album. It's not even considered an album. It's considered an EP. So the idea of discarded. If the artist put it out, I trust it. Simple as that. And I don't know if Radiohead strike me as the type of band that would do something simply to cash a buck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with any of this. I like it quite a bit, but yeah, I dig. So why don't we play the last song on side one, proper speed and everything. I would like to tell you that this show will go down. This stream, once we are done here, will absolutely be taken down due to copyright. So the only way that you can listen to this is pretty much live, because then it gets taken down. The other option is you can go to Twitter, join our Twitter account at Vinyl Junkies 666. Because Periscope never goes down. Fuck Facebook. I'm done with them. I'm done with streaming on that piece of shit platform. So this is the deal, man. You got to catch it live if you want it. And when it goes down, and there ain't shit I could do about it. As far as I'm concerned, it's a pretty good way to sell records, right? You listen to it, you hang out with a bunch of fans. It's like the best fucking thing in the world. But hey, the record labels, they're smart, copyright. We're stealing their music. No, dickhead, we're not stealing your music. We're celebrating your music and helping sell it for you. You got it wrong, copyright. You got it wrong. And even if you look at this in terms of streams, you know what? We're streaming an entire album, not just one song. How many fucking playlists do you have to be on before you could do that? It's a concept that works, but it's against the rules. Copyright says that we're stealing right now. These fucking clowns. Wake up! There's 87 people watching the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? People like sharing ideas and thoughts about music together in company. So, it's radio. It's brand new radio. This is the way radio is done now. We can communicate with each other. It's a beautiful thing. One day the music industry will actually catch up and realize that this is a pretty great way to sell records. But hey, what do I know? I'm a grumpy old dude who's never listened to Radiohead before. So, that's it, you know? Andrew wanted to know what my last Radiohead album is. The last Radiohead album that I have will be, I believe, in Rainbows. So after this, we got 2 more left. Okay? Hail to the Thief and In Rainbows. As far as I know, there's 2 more. After this, Pool-Shaped Moon, and I forgot the other one. I don't have those. I'm not buying those. That said, somebody wants to keep this shit going, you send me the motherfucking record, I'll do it. Just like I told Janice, she sent a Kills record. I've never heard the Kills, so yeah, why don't we listen to it together and tear it apart and try to invite as many Kills fans as possible. Have a big old motherfucking party. To me, that sounds like a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And it makes somebody like my friend Janice feel good because I'm going to play the entire thing for her. And I'm going to give her an experience that now she bought the record for herself and she has that experience attached to her record. That's why you collect vinyl. That's why you collect vinyl. It's not because you're a hipster. There's nothing hip about vinyl. I'm in my fucking basement in my pajamas all day, getting high and listening to records. I'm a fucking mole. I'm made for this. Does that sound hip to you? Hip people wear fucking Birkenstocks or something. I don't know. They go to festivals. They wear fucking Indian headdresses and paint up their faces, and they go to festivals. They go to Coachella. They read Pitchfork. Those are hip people. I'm a fat, bald dude who sits in his fucking basement and listens to records. Because I hate all of you. Because I fucking hate people. Because they're bored at home. Fucking going outside with their fucking flags. Hey, I'm protesting because it's my freedom. You fucking morons. I hate stupid people. All right. We got one more song on side A. Song 3, side A. Our record so far is 104 peak concurrent viewers. We're at 87 now. I want to see if we pass 104. To answer your question, perfectly normal, where can you watch the Kid A episode? The Kid A episode happened live yesterday and was taken down. Okay, so it's not available on YouTube and won't be available on YouTube. It's blocked. It is available on Periscope. The way to get Periscope is you can subscribe to us from there. It's through Twitter. Just look us up on Twitter at VinylJunkies666, and Periscope never goes down. And after that, you can join our podcast. So for those of you who are into podcasts, look up Vinyl Junkies podcast. It's there. Subscribe to it. Everything that goes up on the podcast does not get censored in any way. You're going to get the full thing. That's probably the other better way. The best way is really just, dude, there's 92 fucking people in here. We're all Radiohead fans. This is the best way to do it. This is what radio is. That's live. Live. That's why we got patrons. That's why people support this. That's why they leave tips. That's why they buy records from the store. Because this is what community is. Okay? So you can recreate the record store. This is it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You are in a record store. You're also on your couch, and I'm on mine. I'm high, you're high, you're having a cup of coffee, you're scratching your balls because you don't have to worry about people around you. It's a beautiful thing, baby. It's a beautiful motherfucking thing. I'm having fun, are you? Subscribe to this channel, bitch. Subscribe. Go become a patron. support this kind of shit. The system tells you that it's not allowed. You guys are showing that you are allowed. This is what you want. You're showing it to them. These music industry people are going to watch this and they're going to say, he has something. Yeah, motherfucker, I've been trying to tell you for years that I have something. I know that. People like hanging out and listening to music together. That's what we do here. That's what super fans do. That's why there are this many Radiohead fans. Mancy wants to know, where are you? You're in the fucking Twilight Zone. It's pirate radio. That's what this is. Subscribe to the channel. I promise, tonight will be interesting too. Song 3, side 1, let's do it. Are we going to get to 104 or not? I loved it. Colorado Sam had it 100%. The second he said it, I knew what he was talking about. Yep, reminds me of Tricky. Very much so, and the timing is absolutely concurrent, because if I'm not wrong, Tricky released Maxim Quay around the same time, between 1999 and 2001 for sure. So it fits right there. This is an absolute revelation to me because I fucking loved the music of that time. I loved that Tricky album. I don't have that Tricky album on vinyl anymore. So I haven't heard Maxim Quay in at least 10 years. But I know that it's one of those things that I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get it. That kind of reminds me of Maxim Quay. And that's a really good thing. That's an amazing thing. It makes me miss that record. You know what I don't understand? All the people that know me, they all fucking send me messages when I'm on the air. I'm on the air, dickhead. Stop. Every time you fucking do that, I got pop-ups that they go up everywhere. This entire thing, my computer screen, it explodes. I'm trying to do a show. Maxim Quay was 95, eh? Okay. Thank you for looking it up there, Le Blues du Robot. 95. I dug it. I guess I'm talking about my own experience. I probably picked it up in during those years. So, again, that's another weird thing, right? Because I picked up Tricky, not when it had just come out. I got to Massive Attack and Tricky around the same time. So we'd be looking at, I don't know, maybe 98 or something like that. And I was full on to that music, like full on into the entire trip hop and acid jazz music of the time, and still am. I mean, I'm trying to build back my collection that I had accumulated on CD. One of those is, sorry, I just got a big thing that said that I was offline. I thought they'd maybe just cut off the show. One of those records, I mean, those records, Massive Attack and Tricky, were big records for me, that entire sound. And this sounds, I mean, what we just heard certainly sounds like it fits that mold absolutely perfectly. Big revelation to me. Not what I expected. I mean, for me to be thinking about bands like, you know, Aphex Twin and Tricky, all right, man. It's really super cool to see those connections come together, especially after I've been a big fan of those artists for all of this time. And this is completely new to me. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden these pieces of the puzzle that have been separate for so many years, all of a sudden immediately come together. It's like you have that aha. Subscribe to the channel if you consider this fine entertainment, something that you should be watching. Alright? Subscribe to this channel and share. Let's see if we can get to 104 viewers that we reached yesterday. Let's listen to side 2. Song 1. Song 4 for, I guess, CD people. Give me a sec. What's the name of this damn thing? Okay, listen, you're going to have to tell me what the name of song 4 is. It's just, you see, this is the thing that I don't like about their art. It's just they make it hieroglyphics. I can't tell what song is what. It's just, why can't you just keep things in a nice, orderly fashion? The reason it is that songs come in order and you see a side 1 and a side 2 is so that people can fucking listen to the music in the right order, the way it is that you as an artist meant it. So why do you have to fucking complicate things? Don't complicate things. Tell me what song 1, 2, 3, and 4 is. My wife tells me that my mic is all staticky. This is where it is that I gotta shut up then. Okay? And we're gonna listen to song 1, side 2. Hope you're having a good afternoon. I am. Hanging out with you guys. 100% highlight of my day. Subscribe to the channel, bitch. Tomorrow we do another one.
Come on, you think you drive me crazy, well, come on, you and you and your cronies, come on, Holy Roman Empire, come on if you think, come on if you think you can take us on, you can take us on. You and your savage, you and your cronies, you forget so
How about now? I sent my wife a message to see what's going on. Have I fixed it? I got this fucked up system that just decides to go off every once in a while. I have no idea what the deal is. All I can do is jiggle cables. I don't know why that is. So if one of you sound people want to tell me how I might be able to fix that, then I'll do it. And if not, we're going to deal with the fact that there's all kinds of static. I mean, what am I supposed to do? It's still bad. Okay, hold on. Look at this, you guys. Everyone's gonna fall off a cliff, or on the other hand, we'll see exactly what Radiohead fans are all about. Are you gonna stick around, or are you just gonna fall off? Let's see what these fans are. I never thought that I'd be testing you, but I guess I'm testing you. Where are the posers? The posers are gonna leave while we fix the sound. Just so you know, I am looking at your comments in real time right now, so you guys are the ones helping me try to fix this. Yo, somebody call me. Somebody who knows me, just call me. you're gonna walk me through this. I'm really okay with people leaving, you know. Hey, wait a second, I just thought of something. What happens if we do that? There's still a buzz, eh? You fucking cockknuckle. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, leave if you want. No problem. No problem. What do you want me to do? Turn it off? Turn it off and on. The board? Okay, listen. The sound is going to go off now then. Okay? Just give me a sec. How about now? Did it get fixed or not? Did we fix? Yeah, you see? I like, there's still a buzz, isn't there, you fucking cork sucker? Why can't I hear this? I don't know what the deal is. Here, let's try this. Did that fix it? Did that fix it? It's just clipping. Yeah, I know, dude, but I don't know why it's clipping, is what I'm saying. And like I said, you know what? We're testing fans. Are you really fans or are you just posers? Who's gonna stay around? I mean, leave if you want. Leave. I want you to leave. The mic works? Okay. Yes, can I continue or not? My wife gave me a thumbs up, but she said no. Give it to me again. Am I good or not? Crackly sound, you cocksucker, you cunt invader. I fucking can't stand this shit. Now you know where the grumpy old dude comes in. What, you think I was kidding? Why? Angela Davis, Andrew Daly. Sorry, Angela Davis, Angela and Andrew Daly. I don't have the last two albums. I don't, so if that's what you wanted to know, I don't have the last two Radiohead albums. You know what it is that I should do, though? We should still talk, okay? Let's talk. Go make yourself a coffee. Most music says, you said it sounds bad. Good, let's do this bad. I think, you know what it is that I try to think? The members of Radiohead, if they heard this right now with all these crackly sounds, would they appreciate this? Would they appreciate that this is what we're doing with their art, or will they, or would Tom York and Johnny Greenwood feel like we're stealing from them? That's what it is that I want to know. Okay, but what does clipping mean, guys? How do I fix clipping issues? You understand my dilemma over here? I'm trying to jiggle wires. That's all I know how to do. Treat me like I'm an 80-year-old fucking grumpy guy who's given up on thinking about things. Because I am. I need a producer. Can I restart the stream? I'm not sure if that's going to make the fucking difference. Oh my God. Why are you doing this to me, sweet Jesus? Okay. Let's see. It's terrible. Unplug the USB cable that goes from your mixing table to your computer and re-plug it again. Okay, that I can do. Let's try this. If Max Georgian got it right, we gotta say thank you to him. Hello, hello? It didn't fix it, did it, you fucking bitch? Hold on a sec. Fuck this! Ah, you cocksucker. Here, let me unplug the mic. You see, you guys, you're all doing old man stuff too. You know, jiggle the wire. That's what I'm doing. I'm jiggling the wire like an old man. This is humiliating. Hold on. I can lower my mixer levels. How about now? No, but the mic isn't very high then. How does this work? Yeah. Look, we're just trying things. I'm okay with people leaving. Seriously. If you know anything about me at all, this is pirate radio, bitch. This is the way it goes. You make lemonade when life gives you lemons and all of that stuff. You see? All the platitudes that I fill you with. Do you know what platitudes means? Me neither. These are just things that I say to try to impress you. How about now? Hey, I think I may have fixed it, right? Just, if you can just let me know if I fixed it. No, it's not a YouTube issue, dude. It's a me issue. I can promise you that it's absolutely a me issue. My wife. I'm just waiting for my wife to tell me if it works. I'm too close to the mic. Yeah, well, because I'm a moron. That's true. It's digital, eh? I'm somehow not hearing, I'm not seeing at least the levels go up. Okay, but what does nope mean? Nope what? Is it working or is it not working? Don't say nope. Working or not working? Tabarnak. I fucking hate this shit. I don't know. You know what the other fucking thing is? Can I tell you what else we can do? You know what it is that we can do? I know exactly how to say fuck you. I'm gonna turn this entire shit off and we're gonna start this. No, but then we lose so much of it. Nah, fuck this. We're going through this. And if it doesn't work, then I'm still gonna do the show. Punk, baby. That's what this is. Crackly. Fucking crackly. Yeah, I know, but what's crackly? Hold on. Yeah, tabarnak, exactly. Did we fix anything? You say yes, we fixed it, or no, still bad. You gotta tell me what yep and nope means. Yep and nope. What the fuck does that mean? How am I supposed to know what you're referring to? Be clear. This is the part of the show where I just yell at people. It sounds a little better now. How much better? Should I listen myself? You see? It's aiming from your table and your mic. Then it's likely coming from something that they are both plugged into. Still bad. I just unplugged the power to the, cocksucker. My wife is laughing at me. This is what, thanks! Thank you! She's just standing there laughing at me, because she knows me. I'm a stubborn fuck. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care if I lose all of you. Go away. Go watch Tiger Man. It's gone. I fixed it? Oh, I just want to put this fucking thing down. Oh my god, it's my fucking nightmare. I hate this shit. Tabarnak! We got it! We did it! Gens du pays, c'est à ton tour! Right? All together. We fucking did this, bitch. We did it. You see? You see? You see? Motherfucker. I'm too fucking stubborn to go away. What's gonna happen now is that the industry, 74 fucking people stuck here, stuck to this, listening to me swear my balls off as I'm fixing wires because they want to hear some more Motorhead. Yeah, Keep taking the stream down. Keep taking the stream down for copyright issues. People aren't listening. You're not getting paid on the fucking songs, are you? I'm not getting paid for these fucking shows. You are. Copyright belongs to you. YouTube will pay you. I'm playing your music for you. People are watching it. Your fans are watching it. Fucking stupid labels. Plus, we're selling it in the store. Plus, they're not listening to just one song. They're listening to the entire album. What, you need a fucking accountant to put it together for you? I fucking hate the music industry. So fucking close-minded, so nearsighted. Hey, did you know I'm not independent? You know why? Because I don't have a brick and mortar store. Let's listen to some more music. I got all my fucking acheta going now. I got all my acheta. All the rage is coming out. Despite all the rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. You understand? Subscribe. Subscribe to this. Is this worth supporting? Subscribe to it because it's going to go down. It's going to go down. The copyright people, the copyright police are going to say, Sam, you're stealing. Vinyl Junkies is stealing from Radiohead. You understand? That's what they're going to say. I hope the fucking fans say, listen to what this guy's doing, dickhead. He's not stealing your music. He's giving it the biggest fucking spotlight that anyone can other than you. He's playing the entire record and hanging out with other Radiohead fans who are now buying the record, listening to the entire thing, and they're making money on every stream. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, record labels. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever because copyright. Stupidness. Stupidness. Wake up. Radio has grown up. We don't need a fucking antenna anymore. The internet works. Stupid people. I'm going to play you side 2 all over again. Share this. If I haven't given you, those of you, you know what? I'm curious, actually, please. There's 73 of you. How many of you, this is the first time? When is the first time that you've actually caught one of our shows? Is this your first show? Have you subscribed to the channel yet? You know that we're going to be doing the virus broadcasts tonight in 5 hours. Virus broadcast number 40. We've been on the air every single day throughout this entire gingivitis outbreak to keep you company. So you subscribe to the channel and you'll get all the little invites. You can make yourself a little tub of popcorn, some nice delicious popcorn, melt some butter. Take the time, do it properly, melt some butter. Put some butter on that shit. Have the entire cinema experience while I play music for you and I yell straight into your ear holes. That's why you should subscribe. We're going to do this over again. Welcome to everybody who's here for the first time. Subscribe. Support. And do me a favor. All these comments, they're all being recorded. All right? Here's your chance to talk directly to Radiohead. Here's your chance to talk directly to the label, to YouTube, to the people who are going to take this down for copyright, because I'm going to take this entire motherfucking thing. It's there. We're not going to lose this. Okay? But maybe it's time to tell them, hey, you know what? You're not giving us what we want. We love music more than a stream. Hanging out with a bunch of Radiohead fans. You can't be at a concert, but we can do this. That's what this is about. Come and tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me the reasons why this is why this is wrong. Music industry. All right. Fuck the box. Always think outside the box. Always. Always. You're home? Think about all the stupid people that force you into a box. And do everything you got to do to get out of that box. All right? Stupid doesn't move things forward. People who try things outside the box, that's what moves things forward. Go protest with your flag, nits.
Come on, you think you drive me crazy. Well, come
Andre?
on, you and cronies. Come on, come on, Holy Roman Empire. Come on if you think, come on if you think you can take us on. You can take us on. You and us, you and your cronies. You forget so
Everything you guys are telling me about Radiohead gives me great hope. Honestly. You guys want to know why this is pirate radio? It's pirate radio because what I'm doing is illegal, because they shut it down. I have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to keep the streams up. Meanwhile, everybody wants to watch them. Because everybody wants to hang out in community. You know? Evan McWhirter, made a comment that I think speaks to me directly, and I appreciate, being reminded of that. But yeah, Radiohead were the first ones to offer a pay-what-you-can method. That happened with In Rainbows. I remember that very well. It was the music industry was completely decimated by that point. MP3 took over everything. It killed CD sales. It killed it killed everything. Everybody, including myself, was downloading en masse, while iTunes were fucking charging for downloads and making a killing. The industry was on its knees. And then Radiohead released In Rainbows free. They just put it out on their website for free. And said, pay what you want. Pay what you can afford. And people paid. And then they put it out on CD and people bought. And then they put it out on vinyl and people bought that too. And I'm going to play it in a few days. And a bunch of you are going to be here, Radiohead fans, and you're going to listen. And every time you listen, every subsequent song adds micro pennies into the pockets of Radiohead and the music industry. But, hey, we're doing something wrong. What do you want me to tell you? Are we going to hit 104 people this time? You know, one of the reasons I want to hit 104 people and more is because I have to be able to fucking show this to other people in the industry. And look, you're telling me that this is wrong? You understand? Let's make sure that the people involved find out what's happening. We're not together here for no reason. Song 2, side 2. What song is that? Somebody tell me. Subscribe to the channel if you want more. Tomorrow I'm going to do another Radiohead album. What's the next album after Amnesiac? Which one is it? I don't know. So you guys are going to have to tell me. That's the one that I'm playing next. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Subscribe, because I'm telling you, you got to watch it live, because if you don't watch it live, it's going to go down. This episode will get taken down as soon as this show is over. So get it while you can. I really love how you guys now know that I don't like bongo. And I'm hearing when somebody says, I know that you have a troubled relationship with bongo's voice. No. I'm just one of those guys that I'm a utilitarian. You know what utilitarianism is? It's the mathematics of making choices. You got a piece of paper. You put the good stuff on this side, then you put the bad stuff on that side. You get a point for every good and every bad. At the end, you see if the good outweighs the bad. U2 gives me douche chills. I know that it's beyond just the music. It's just douche. Douche. So, that's enough of a reason. What the fuck do I owe this band anyway? I don't know bongo anything. He doesn't owe me nothing. Nothing. Go buy yourself a pair of glasses. Keep clapping on the stage. Fucking Mahan. Bongo. Alright. Was that good? Did you enjoy it? You should know that another thing that they'll be seeing, the labels will be seeing this. I'm telling you, if you guys know anything about me, I've been doing this since 2011, and I've been pissing people off ever since. Vinyl Junkies is the bastard child of this industry. Okay? Vinyl, you see I got a red beard. Vinyl Junkies is the redheaded stepchild of the music industry. Ask anybody. I get along with nobody. I speak my mind. People are all surprised I speak my mind. Yeah, because I'm 50 years old now and I'm tired of your bullshit. That's why. Because I'm going to speak straight, and if you don't like it, then you don't like it, period. You understand? When you don't let the bottom line affect what you do, you'd be surprised how quickly the conversation changes. So, what it is that I'm going to do is I'm going to show all of these people, because this is a case study, you know. This is a case study. I'm going to take all of this stuff and tabulate it, and I'm going to put it together, and at the next Making Vinyl conference, I'm going to say, hey, you see, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what the Radiohead fans said. So, you guys are kind of the proof of whatever it is that happens. This is a social experiment. This is the way that the music industry does not want music to be used, because what we are doing here is illegal. So, you know what? Leave your comments, become subscribers, leave a tip. I'm going to take all that shit down, because I'm going to show it to them. And if it's not enough, then it's fine. And if it's enough for them to finally say, you know what? This fucking guy is a real pain in the ass, but he's right, then that's good too. For me, all I know is I take swings. I don't give a shit if it works or not. I take the swing. That's what's important. That's the part I'm responsible for. So, Vinyl Junkies is my swing. You want to do something? You want to make sure that we can watch something like this, and we can do this with Radiohead, and we can do this with all the other bands, because it makes sense? Say something. Side 3. Song 1. Hope you're having as much fun as I am. Are we going to hit 105 today? Doesn't look like it. All those technical difficulties, I'm surprised that there's 82 of you. But that's 82 hardcore, though. I like the hardcore more than I like anybody else. Everybody does. You know what I'm saying? Let's play some more music. By the way, this sounds a little bit more like old rock and roll Radiohead, but it's not derivative. It's become a completely different beast now. And the revisit of rock and roll, although it's not my preference, I would say is, it's great, you know? Just fun to watch artists hit that pace, you know? Just hit that point where it's like, yeah, motherfucker, everything's working. The one it is that I'm looking forward to listening to In Rainbows, because I remember In Rainbows. I remember they released it for free. I remember all of that. And I remember that when they released it, I remember that Radiohead were so powerful. They were at the top of the motherfucking game. and they did exactly what they wanted. Respect, man, respect. I can't fucking wait to hear it for the first time. That's what the truth is. Yeah. I'm already telling you, EMI or whoever owns the rights, that we're going to play at least another 20 songs, another 30 songs together, plus everybody that watches. I mean, do the math, for fuck's sake. And then they hire PR people to try to accumulate as many fucking streams as possible. All right, this industry sucks, is what I'm saying to you. The music fans, you're the guys who make it. Subscribe to this channel. I'm never gonna shut up. I'm never gonna shut up. Never, never. You can't shut me up. All right. What's the next song? Side 3. I don't know what side 3 is. I don't know what song we're up to. Okay. By the way, the first song on the other side kind of reminded me of Karma Police Part 2. So I don't remember what song that is. Let's go 2 songs back. That song kind of reminded me a little bit of Karma Police Part 2. Is that some kind of alternate take or just something that they were working out? Because it sounds like they're working on the same idea. If one of you hardcore Radiohead guys can kind of tell me the story behind it, please feel free to share it with the rest of the group. Let's continue listening, all right?
I want you to know
So whoever said Smiths, I get it. Yeah. Back to songwriting, eh? So again, just so I understand, is this a collection of snippets? Is this a collection of outtakes? Or was this stuff that was recorded all at the same time during the same sessions? Because, I mean, I'm certainly hearing different things. So, is it a collection of, it's kind of like, is it the equivalent of a collection of B-sides, just bits and bobs that were put together from different periods of their recording career? Because, I mean, a return to songwriting, but it comes after all the electronic stuff that we heard. So I'm just trying to put together what the chronology is. Because, well, if I'm going to listen to it, then I want to learn, right? Who better to learn from than 80 at this moment? Radiohead, Fanatics. You guys are the guys that I should be learning this stuff from. It's a privilege for me to be listening to this record for the very first time with all of you. I'm learning from you. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the fact that you're all here. My virgin ears are hearing this for the very first time, and you guys are giving me all the fucking vibes necessary, all the fandom. I feed off of that stuff. I understand that passion for music, and I know that Radiohead people are passionate, and I want you to know that I'm crazy enough to say, if somebody can make sure that Tom York, Johnny Greenwood, EMI, whoever owns the rights to this music, if somebody can make a difference and let them know that we're doing this with their music, okay? I'm not trying to break anything. I want them to know that this is what I'm doing with their music. So if you're watching Mr. Johnny Greenwood, if you're watching Mr. Tom York, if you're watching Mr. Rights Holders to Radiohead's catalog, this is what it is that we're doing, and it's a very good way for fans of the music that you're selling to really enjoy themselves in community. It's been doing a lot for people's spirits during the pandemic. It's brought a whole lot of music fans together through music, because nobody's negative here. No one's here to be a jerk. It allows us to stream your music, not just one song at a time as part of a playlist, but entire albums all at once, and we listen to it, and we talk about it, and we nerd out over your music. And those who have the records have already bought them, but they remember why they loved your music to begin with. And those who don't have the records are going to say, God damn, I need that. I have that only on CD. I want it on vinyl. There is no poor benefit to sharing passion for music with other people in community. None. That's what old radio was. We don't need the antenna anymore. The internet allows us to talk, just the way we're talking here in a room. Mr. Tom York, Mr. Johnny Greenwood, Mr. EMI, or whatever. This makes sense. Put some energy, if you can, to making this kind of thing available, because we want it. It's very clear. Fans, we want this. We want to connect in real ways. This is the way we connect. But at the very least, please, remove the fucking hurdles. Just remove the fucking hurdles. This copyright bullshit, come on, man. I'm not trying to steal your music. I'm trying to share my passion for your music with people. I'm trying to ignite their passion. I'm trying to connect through music. That's what this whole fucking... This is the best thing that you can do with art during this lockdown. And you guys are blocking it for copyright? Come on, man. That's some jive-ass bullshit, and you know it. All right. Sorry, folks. I go off script. I say whatever the fuck I want. Okay? I'm not trying to make enemies. I'm just trying to do the right thing. The right thing is, if you get a whole bunch of people together loving music, that's a good thing. That doesn't hurt music. You don't worry about who's got to get paid for that stream so much, because the money is going to you anyway. What you worry about is, how do we make these fans happy? Because these fans are the ones that support you. Those are the ones that buy the records. So listen to the fans. Don't listen to me. I'm just a grumpy old man. Nothing more. What I say doesn't matter. More Radiohead. Oop. There we go. That was good. Okay, so nobody's really given me the answer I was looking for in the chat, but we've heard this before. We've heard those lyrics before. I haven't heard any of this stuff enough to really absorb lyrics and that kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure that I've heard that before. So that would make it an outtake, maybe? I don't know. I guess I'll find out after the fact. But yeah, I can certainly feel that there's that continuity, that is such an integral part of OK Computer and Kid A is not here. So it feels a bit like a patchwork. Good patches though. But at the point where I'm at with listening to Radiohead, I think that I don't want patchwork right now. Okay, so that's kind of my initial impression. I like the gestalt. I like the entirety of something. So when Kid A is my sweet spot. I think that's kind of where I want to be right now. Kid A is my sweet spot. I'm enjoying this. It feels like an album of outtakes. Good outtakes. Like I said, patchwork, but good patchwork. You know? But at this point, as a new listener to the entire Radiohead catalog, I just want to play Kid A again. You know what I'm saying? Except for some of that early, I mean, I think side one. Side one was more electronic. I think I really enjoy that stuff. Like, if they could just take all of Radiohead's electronic music and remove all the lyrics, just make kind of like a dubbed out version. Yes, I know about. I know the name of. I know Radio Dread. I'm familiar with the project. I don't have it though, and I've never heard it. I've never heard Radio Dread, and for obvious reasons, I was never tempted to buy it either, because I don't know the songs. There would be no comparison. It sounds, I don't know, gimmicky. You know, if I was a big fan, like, I mean, let's say some band did a reggae-fied a dubbed out version of Iron Maiden songs, that's probably something I would pick up, although I understand, you know, the gimmick. But when I don't know Radiohead, yeah. So I haven't heard Dub Side of the Moon either. Is Dub Side of the Moon any good? I'm curious about that one a little bit. I have heard Dark Side of the Moon. I'm just new to Radiohead, that's all. I hope you guys are enjoying the show as much as I'm enjoying it. I really love playing music like this for you in community and seeing what your first reaction is. You guys should know, man, so many good ideas are going to come through, because those of you who really know me know that I listen to anything. I love it all. Okay? I don't close my mind to anything. So what that means is I've never listened to Justin Bieber. I haven't. I don't know him. I've never listened to Ariana Grande. I've never listened to a whole lot of these. Oh, you know that Uptown Road there, that song? The young black gay dude who dresses up like a cowboy? Uptown Road? I forgot. I've never heard that. There is so much music that I have not heard before. I've never heard The Kills. So I'm going to do a live spin and reaction first time I hear The Kills. And I could do that with a whole bunch of new records. So it could be fun. If you guys have any ideas of stuff that would make for an interesting show, if I have it, I'll tell you. And we can't do it because I have it. And if I don't have it, I'll tell you. And if I get it, I'll do it. Yeah. I like discovering music with a bunch of other people. It's fun. Especially when you all know more than me. That's the best. That's the best. I think I need to speak further away from the mic, and I've realized it's because I don't use my pop filter anymore. So I'm learning things. All right. Song 3, side 3. Play this at 45.
just losing. You never goes and you never stay. When no one goes and all ever wills. Living in times where I could slide it back. Dollars and cents.
I dug it. But it's funny, the first portion of that kind of reminded me of that electronic ethereal massive attack thing that I like, and then it kind of went off into something else. And I mean, I dig it. I like the band. A lot of good textures in it, just like Jeep Leahy said, and certainly feels disjointed. But there's one thing that I did as I was listening for the first time was I took the time to spend with the liner notes on record, and so far it's the experience that's caught me most. It's just the images are pretty damn trippy, and there's like enough involvement in the images to get your mind to go into a whole bunch of different places. So there's no lyric sheet here. It's just a bunch of images, really well executed images that take the brain off in a bunch of different directions. And you know, like here you see a mushroom cloud exploding right over the globe of North America, which is to say on the other side of the world has blown up, you know. It certainly lends as a cohesive album unit in terms of vinyl. So the vinyl experience actually feels more cohesive in some ways than the actual song, the songs themselves. The songs are a bit patchwork, and you know, then when I think about it, I look at this cover, and well, it's a crying android, I think, or just a crying man on a worn out old patch of cloth. So maybe that's kind of what it is that's making me think about the art that way. Can I tell you what it is that I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to do a show that if Tom York paid attention to this thing and watched it, that he would say, you know what, he did my art proud. I'm trying to do a show that other artists would like, that sees that I treat their music with courtesy, thought, respect, humility, and that I don't just tear music apart. If it's good, you like it, it's good, period. That's it. There's no bad music. There's only what you like. And that's it. There's also what you hate, but don't be an asshole. Why do you have to tell other people that? What, you're going to make friends? Oh, no, we're starting a debate. No, you're not starting a debate. You're having a nerd fight, is what you're having. You want to know how to make friends nice when it comes to music? Don't come talk to me about what sucks. The minute it is you start talking that way, I would say, you're a fucking asshole. Like, I don't give a fuck what you don't like. Now, if you try to engage me and try to find commonality through art, like we're trying to do here, then that's a different thing. That's a bonding experience. That's the magic of the art. That's the magic. But people with no fucking skills think that they're going to start an argument online, and that's the way. That's not magic. That's just an asshole being an asshole. That's it. That's it. We don't do that here. This shit is for the hardcore. This is for the real people, baby. It's for the real people. It's for fans. I don't care if there's one of you or if there's a million of you. The sharing my passion for music is the greatest honor ever. The fact that I'm able to listen to this Radiohead catalog from beginning to end for the first time with you and react in real time, it is the greatest honor ever, ever, ever. I'm fucking humbled by it. So, I'm going to keep doing it. Because, I think it's a powerful thing, and I think community matters now more than ever. So, and if Tom York does watch it, then hello. And if Johnny Greenwood does watch it, I have 2 soundtracks. You're fucking awesome, and you need to keep making soundtracks. Your use of strings, Mr. Greenwood, is just absolutely sublime. The textures that you create with these softer elements is just beautiful. I'm enjoying Johnny Greenwood as a composer, as a film composer, as a film soundtrack composer. Kinda gamey. No, it's not that I can talk about what sucks. I'm doing a show, so you can't stay on the fence. You understand? I gotta say things to make them interesting. If somebody came up to me and likes you too, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna start tearing them a new asshole? No, fuck no. Enjoy it, baby. Go dance to Mysterious Ways. Go. Have yourself a ball. I'm not gonna go there and be an asshole, ruin their party. This is my show, though. The show works because I say things. You want me to sit on the fence? What kind of a show is that? Hey, Brooke, you should try that. The kind of gaming neutral show. You'll have 2 fucking people. One when your mother's not available. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta say things. It doesn't mean that you get the right to disrespect other people about music. If they like it, they like it. The entire point is to have a conversation about music. Share commonalities, the things that we love and that bring us together. Not vice versa. Kumbaya, you follow what I'm saying? Do you know what kumbaya is? It's time to listen to side 4. If I got the side wrong, please correct me and then we'll do it. This show's gone on longer because of all the technical difficulties anyway. Alright. Last 3 songs. Hey, have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then do that, alright? Subscribe to the channel. Tonight, we do the virus broadcasts, day 40. It gets crazier then, believe it or not. I very much dig that. Neil Young, man. Neil Young. Dead Man soundtrack. That's exactly where it took me to. One of the big things, one of the big holes in my collection. Actually, you know what? It's a conversation that we've been having with VJ patrons. We have our own little private group, you know, and we're in the middle of talking about what our Grail items are, what our Grail records are, and actually, believe it or not, seeing if somehow or another all of the fucking gods of vinyl come together and we can get some people those Grails. And I haven't been able to think of my next Grail because my Grail was originally and has been for years, ever since I can remember, a mono copy of John Coltrane's My Favorite Things, because the masters are destroyed. You're never going to see a mono reissue because tapes don't exist. Okay, so getting that, I got through Vinyl Junkies through our friend Andrew Daly, and then his wife said, okay, well, what's your Grail? And I've been getting that. What's your Grail? And I haven't been able to come up with anything because it's been that one record. It's been My Favorite Things for so fucking long. Okay? I mean, I can say something like the Robert Ludwig, Hot Mix, the Blue Led Zeppelin 1 record, the Led Zeppelin 1 record with the blue, because I want to hear it. But I'm happy with my copy. Would I ever go buy that? I'd never go buy that fucking record. I have it already. Okay? It used to be an original copy of Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask replica because the reissue I had sounded like balls. It sounded like shit. So I wanted to hear the album properly because it's that important a record. And then Third Man Records released that on vinyl and completely took that Grail record off my item list immediately because they did such a thoroughly amazing job and they mastered the thing from the original tapes. So I now no longer need an original copy of Captain Beefheart Trout Mask replica either. And that song just reminded me of a record that I absolutely do need that I do not have. And it's just right now that I probably realize that if I had to choose my new Grail record, it would probably be Neil Young, Dead Man. The soundtrack to Dead Man, which is a Wim Wenders film, I believe. Is it Wim Wenders? I always get a few directors mixed up. But Johnny Depp plays in it. He plays this accountant. And it's this really slow 3-hour plus grind of a movie. And the only music on it is Neil Young and his guitar. And that reminded me of it. And put me right in that pocket. So I need to find a copy of Dead Man is what it is that I'm saying. That was good. That's also what I'm saying. It's certainly up my alley. I enjoyed it. All right. It's a double LP. Perfect length to be a single LP. Look, FDO, sometimes they release them as singles. Sometimes they release them as doubles. The idea behind releasing them as double 45s is that because the grooves are more separated, you get better fidelity. Okay, it sounds better. Other people just prefer having it all on one album, and I understand that argument too. But in this case, this is the one that I got. All right, we're on song 2, second to last song. What the heck is the name of this? Like Spinning Plates. Like Spinning Plates. Hey, give the show a like, all right? Yeah, that was beautiful. I dug that very, very much. It, see, this is the part of the show where I really like it, when you guys contribute little tidbits. One thing that's going to make me appreciate that particular song more is a tidbit that I will read out to you. By the way, we just got copyrighted audio detection right here, so the yellow warning sign is up. What I'm telling you right now is we got the last two songs. Enjoy the show while it's here. As soon as we stop live broadcasting this show, it's going to go down for copyright. Immediately, it's going to get blocked. So this is your only chance to watch it. Can't do anything, man. That's pirate radio. So what is it that you said? Fun fact, meme therapy. The vocals on this song were initially recorded by Tom York, then they were reversed. And what Tom did is he learned how to sing the backwards version. So he listened to the tape, to the backwards tape, and learned how to sing it that way. So that's really fucking cool. That actually kind of gives it a little bit of an ethereal Sigur Rós feeling to me. I love that kind of I don't know. I just love the fact that people do that kind of thing, you know. Creativity, art is the greatest expression of humanity. You know. It's something that is absolutely worth paying attention to and realizing. Because can you imagine going through this entire thing without art? Without us being able to keep each other company? You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you dig this kind of thing. We're going to talk a little while longer until the yellow warning sign goes away. But the warning sign actually just went away. So, the last two songs. And if you haven't heard the show after that, then make sure that you rewind immediately. Because if you get out of it, like I said, I expect the stream to go down immediately. The way around that, if you haven't already, is if you folks do Twitter, you can look for our Twitter account, which is Vinyl Junkies 666, and that connects you to our Periscope stream. The Periscope stream, I mean, isn't nearly as busy, obviously, but it never goes down. So it's good for watching old episodes that YouTube will definitely take down. All right, last two songs. What are we going to listen to here? Or is it the last song? Life in a Glass House? Oh, fuck. Okay. This is going to be shorter. So, Life in a Glass House. Is that it? Is that what the song is called? Life in a Glass House. Wow. Certainly feels, certainly feels apt right now. But, I've enjoyed listening to the record. This is an afternoon experience, an afternoon community experience that I've come to appreciate quite a great deal. You know, I invite all of you to subscribe to the channel so that we can continue doing this. Tomorrow I'm going to do another Radiohead album. So I think the next Radiohead album is Hail to the Thief. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. Subscribe to the channel so that you get the notification. What you'll also notice is a notification go up in about 4 hours, just under 4 hours, for the Virus broadcast episode 40. We've been going 40 straight days broadcasting live and doing a show, hanging out in community, and giving ourselves something really cool to do. An amazing community has built up around it. It's a community that I think we're all proud of. It feels like family, man. So if you guys like listening to music with a bunch of people that feel familiar and friendly to you, you know, get yourself a drink, subscribe to the channel. After this is done, we're going to see another stream go up. The stream is Virus Broadcasts, Day 40. All right, let's do this Amnesiac thing. Last tune.
paper in the window pane. She is putting on a smile, living in a glass house. Once again, packed like frozen fading batteries. Think of all the starving millions. Don't talk politics and don't throw stones. Your Royal Highnesses. Well, of course I like to sit around and chat. Well, of course I like to stare and chew a fat. Well, of course I like to sit around and chat. But someone's listening. Once again, we are hungry for lynching. That's a strange mistake to make. You should turn the other cheek. Living in a glass house. Of course I like to sit around and chat. Of course I like to stand to the fan. Of course I like to sit around and chat. There's someone listening in.
What a beautiful way to end a record. During the entire time, there was a heightened sense of tension for me because we have the yellow warning, the final yellow warning that says that they detect copyrighted audio in the stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. And usually this is the warning sign that we get before the show gets taken down. So we made it through the last copyrighted audio warning. That said, folks, I want to give you guys a chance to go back and listen to the thing from the beginning if you want to listen to it, because if you caught the show in the middle, it's going to get taken down. I'm telling you, it's going to get taken down. So may as well enjoy it while you can. And when it gets taken down, hey, man, it'll be one of those things where we had a radio moment, and that's what community is about, right? We got to hang out all together, listen to music. Rodrigo says that it's Charles Mingus inspired. See, that wouldn't surprise me at all. It certainly sounds Charles Mingus inspired. I know, like, I'm a jazz bow, right? It's like I love jazz, and there was nothing put on about that. There was nothing cut and paste. It's like, oh, you know what? Let's add a clarinet. Let's add a clarinet to make it sound jazzier. You know what I mean? There was nothing shticky about it. I don't know the jazz band behind that, but the entire ideas, the way it was composed, was fucking right on. And it may have been the game changer. It may be the deal breaker for me in terms of would I buy the record or not. So I usually base that on two things, right? The first thing is I try to put myself in a situation where I listened to this record when it first came out. So I'm going to be 50 in June, right? So I'm assuming that I'm like that age when this record first came out, which was, when did this come out? 2001? 2001 would have meant I was 31 years old. Would have I bought this record as a 31-year-old when it first came out? The answer is absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt. This would have been a most certain, definite pickup for me. It would have been on CD back then, and I think that that's a good thing, because I have a feeling that I'd probably be skipping over some songs. Some of the stuff that sounds like, to my ears, after only one listen, right? So it's like, this is not a critical, this is not being critical. This is just after one time, you know? But it's like some of it kind of sounds like OK Computer leftovers, and I'm not sure that I'm not sure I'm on board there yet. I'm on board with Kid A, and I'm hearing the movement forward in terms of the electronics. I'm hearing something that's an amazing way for a record to end, you know, with a jazz track that all of a sudden reminds me of, you know, composers. Makes me think of Costello, makes me think of Tom Waits, makes me think of Scott Walker, of name the composer. You know what I'm saying? And that's never a bad thing. Van Morrison, with the weirder edge. So all of a sudden, I become a little bit more curious about Thom Yorke's career based on that one jazzy song. But that's not enough for me to delve into Thom Yorke's solo career. Because then if it becomes unrepresentative, it's just I'm not sold on having to go through Thom Yorke's solo career. So I have one record from Thom Yorke solo, and I do it only I have one record. I have The Eraser. I don't know how many solo records he's done, but it's just, at this point, it becomes intellectual exercise at this point to listen to this for the first time. But I'm not yet at the point where it's like, fuck, I can't wait to hear what this guy has to say by himself. You know what I'm saying? Is that fair? I want to get there. I want to be excited about a record. I want to be excited about an artist. You know? I'm not there yet. But the first thing that excites me and makes me actively think of Thom Yorke as a solo artist is that song. That last jazz song was fucking awesome. That was real deal. You know, it didn't feel pasted on. It didn't feel like, okay, why don't we just do kind of like this moody lounge piece at the end, you know? And what's his name? I mean, Tom Waits knows how to do that, but Tom Waits is character. Tom Waits is caricature. So he paints a picture of a character. He sings noir novels. You know what I'm saying? That's not the feeling I got here. It's not the same comparison. It's not a fair comparison either. But Thom Yorke painted me a picture that I liked. Picture seemed dark. It seemed moody. It seemed to hit the areas that I would like. So if he released a record that sounded like that last track that we just heard, which is called Life in a Glass House, that hearing this, like, yeah, dude, that's what it is, that immediately would make me curious to hear the rest. But I'm getting the feeling, again, you know, these are preconceptions, so I fully say that I don't know. I haven't heard any of this. But the preconception is that I'm going to be listening to some alt dude. And I don't know. Alt dude isn't something that automatically attracts me. To me, I always call that alt pitchfork. And that's not a compliment to me. You know, it's like alt pitchfork bores the fuck out of me. So, that's not fair. But that's kind of what I think of when I think of solo Tom York. Is it accurate? Is it not accurate? The reason it is that I'm saying all of this stuff to you is so that we can engage in a conversation and your comments can inform me. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. So it's fun to talk to you. That takes us to the end of the show. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing another one. Tomorrow, I believe, is this one. Is this the next one on the agenda? Hail to the Thief. Is that what this is called? Hail to the Thief, yeah. Also a double album, so we will play this. It'll go on at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time as it went on today. Again, if you want to watch the rest of this series, my suggestion is that you subscribe to the channel so that you get the live updates, because these episodes are all going down. The only one that's still up miraculously, and I don't know why, is what's it called? OK Computer. OK Computer is still up. The rest of them are not. Okay, and I fully suspect this one to go down as well. So if you haven't caught the entire thing and it goes down, visit our Twitter channel. You know, follow us there, so that makes it Vinyl Junkies 666, because this Periscope stream is uninterrupted. And those of you who listen on the podcast, all this shit's going to go up on the podcast without any breaks either. So I got you covered there as well. Folks, it was a slice. It was fun. Like the video if you haven't already. Thank you for the super chats. Very greatly appreciated. I'm glad that I've earned, your patronage, and that you've enjoyed what we do here together. This is what Vinyl Junkies community is about, man. We connect through music. See you tonight in 3.5 hours, 8 p.m. Virus broadcast, day 40.